Hey guys, it's Minecraft Maxwell, and this is part 3 of building a Minecraft calculator, where we're going to do addition and subtraction switcher and the binary to decimal decoder. And where we left off, we had this addition and subtraction finished, and now basically we just want to, over here we had our addition and subtraction level. Currently it does absolutely nothing, and that's not good. So we're going to do our addition and subtraction switcher, which tells the calculator basically if it wants to output the addition or the subtraction results. You start by putting this right here, which is the output of addition or subtraction pretty much. But mainly over here, we want to just organize this, so let's see. Basically like that would be nice. And one second, just like that. So you can just follow what I'm doing right now, basically. I'm just organizing the addition and subtraction results, so they're easier to understand which one's which. And let's see, last one, no, actually not last one. Whew. Oops. Okay, so now is the last one. And remember last video when we had it set up 11 and 4, so right now it's actually still set up as the answer being 15. So yeah. So now basically we have an organized pattern of our addition results. Now we just have to bring the subtraction results down, pretty much. Whoops. So just bring this over here. Like this. There we go. We're gonna need a repeater just about right there, and a repeater again right there if you want. Now for the second one. And actually, we're probably gonna want to move it over a little bit. Like that. And now we can start working on this one. Let's see. Let's actually bring it down right here. And there we go. Just like that. And where do we need a repeater? Right there. Next one. And subtraction's a little easier because really it only has 4 outputs. So basically it's a little easier to organize. Whew. There we go. Oops. And repeater right there. And our final one. And it actually lines up perfectly. Coincidence. Okay, there we go. Bring the redstone down. We'll just have to test this to see. Okay, it actually goes all the way, which is good. And now we can start working on that switcher I was talking about. It's my own design, and everything from now on in the video has nothing to do with Benny's Cubes tutorials. So now, you're going to want a ring. I believe it's 3 up. Just like that. Sticky piston now. And some wood. You're just going to want to create 5 rings, kind of like this. And perfect. 1 more ring. Now you want to come down here, sticky piston inside each of those rings. And wood on the bottom of each of those pistons. Now you're going to want just redstone surrounding each of these pistons. And now basically you can just have a repeater here and test to see if it goes to all the pistons, and it does, which is just perfect. Now pretend this is the addition and subtraction output. Okay. This is going to be the inverted one, because if you look over here, the lever is off when it's up to addition. So we want to invert it, so when it's off, the addition one goes on, basically. That's what that's going to do. And if it's on, which means it's subtraction, then that's going to come over here, where we're going to have our subtraction switcher. And the switcher is of my own design, so I don't have to refer to any YouTuber for this one. And again, the blocks and the redstone all the way along, just like that. And now we can have it there. Actually, let's have it right here. Just put some blocks right there so it doesn't interfere. And now say this will go up. There we go. Just bring all the redstone here. We'll fix the repeaters in a second. But for now, we'll just turn it on so we know where the repeaters need to be. And let's see, now we have to bring this all the way to over where that is. So, oops. There we go. Now we have to connect it. Like that. And we are going to need some repeaters too. And here, that reaches the whole thing. Now as you can see, if we were to turn the lever off again, this would go off and these pistons would go. So you see the trick is 1 second. Okay. The trick is, if it's subtraction, if it's addition, then it'll take the inputs from over here. But if it's subtraction, then it'll take if it's addition, it'll take the outputs from over here. But if it's subtraction, it'll take the outputs from over here. Now basically, since there is no 5th wire from over here, if this is on, it's on no matter what, so we don't have to connect that to anything. So actually, we can just take that out for now. And we want this first one and this first one to connect. In kind of like a repeater kind of thing. So just connect them. Just like that, super easy. And now we're going to want to connect each of the 2s. Let's see, make a little bridge. Redstone repeater. Actually, bring it over here. And there we go, we got that one. And our repeaters. Actually, that one's perfect. Let's see where we need our repeaters here. It doesn't look, it looks like we don't need a repeater there either. Oops. Now we're gonna need to connect wires, the second wires. And for now, you're just probably gonna wanna bring this over here so it's better organized. And it'll be more compatible later. So now you're going to want to connect the 3rd ones. So, let's see. Let's make it go, no, right about here. For now, it's just a repeater, and another repeater, and redstone like that. And ba-bam! And a repeater right there, and then it'll be good. And now finally the 4th wire. We'll bring that right here. Right here. And just turn this on so we can test it. And there we go. And then for here too. Let's see, does it reach? No, it doesn't, so we'll just put that there. And yeah. Now I can bring this over here. Just put a repeater there and there. And there. And okay. Then you're going to want to go back over here. Let's see. Bring this wire just back up over here. Oops. and never mind. And just like that. Now we can just test it to see if it goes all the way. And it does. Actually, it doesn't. Just put a repeater right there. There we go, now it does. And there we go, now we have our little switcher. Now what we're going to want to do is, one second. Now we're going to make our decoder. So we're going to put a block right here. Block in front of each of these repeaters. And a block kind of in between each of these blocks like this. And blocks coming all the way on top. And a block on the end like this. Fortunately, on the end and redstone all the way across the top. And now left click right here. Right click right here. Actually, expand one. Actually, not quite yet. Now you're going to put redstone in front of each of these blocks. And leave that whole design again. Just like that. And there we go. And now you can also bring this up right here. Like that. And now you're going to want to left click this redstone. And make a block right here and right click it. Just break it. Now you're going to want to stack it 15 times. Oops, what just happened? Okay, so left click here. Oh, you're actually going to want to right click right here. And there we go, we have an alternating current, so redstone repeater, redstone repeater, redstone repeater, redstone repeater, like that. So it goes all the way. Now we're going to make a binary pattern. So this is 0. So we want them all to go like this. Now, let's just remember that this is, okay, 1, 2, 4, 6, 8. I mean 8, 16. Okay. So for one, we're going to have that one, and then the rest are off. Off, on, off, 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 on, off, off, off. We're going to want off, off, on, off, off. Now, on, off, on, off, off. Off, on, off, off. Oops. Just like that. Let's see. Now, on, off, off. Now, off, 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 on, off, on, off, off, on, off, off, on, off, on, off, on, off, on, off, 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 on, off, on, off, 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 on, off, on, off, no, off, 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 on, off, 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 on, off, on, off, off, on, off, off, on, off, off, on, off, on, off, on, off, on, off, on, off, on, off, 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 on, off, off, on, off, on, off, on, and now, 1 second, okay, next one is on, off, on, okay, the next one, wait, that was on, off, okay, so next one is off, on, off, off, on, and finally on. This is 0 through 31. So right now, as you can see, it turned on this one. It should be 7. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And that's 7. And that is basically the binary decoder and the addition and subtraction switcher. So I hope this guys helped you build a Minecraft calculator, and see you guys next video.